Hey everybody, welcome to GameTime. My name is JJ and we are here on part 4 of Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the original PlayStation, and we continue our journey. We are clearing some more map and we are continuing on. Like, we're going to go back to the left hand side of the map and we're going to go clear a bunch of stuff that we couldn't get to earlier in the game. We're going to clear through the Coliseum and we are going to hit all the way back to the right of the map and go up and above. We're going to go on a journey. So we're going to start at over here, but we're going to head left and then we're going to go pretty much for a journey all the way to the right. You know what I mean? To about the middle, and then we'll warp over. So we're just gonna go grab ourselves some items. We got a boss to beat later in the episode, but for now, I'm gonna show you guys where to get a whole bunch of stuff, a bunch of new items. So we're gonna go hit the grand stairway, the great stairway again. And earlier in the episodes, I was talking about a bunch of items being above you, and we didn't have double jump, we didn't have gravity boots, we didn't have our, form of bat and or soul of bat, so we couldn't get them. So now we are back in the area, so we might as well go clear the map. Now the thing too is some spots on this map are hard to uncover on your map. Like, there's going to be places where, not just in this area, but in the underground areas, where you might not be able to get that certain little area of map very easily. Like, sometimes you have to even transform into a certain animal, like your bat or your wolf, especially in the reverse castle. If you played this game, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I'll show you when we get there. But clearing 100% of the map is sometimes a little bit of a pain in the ass, because sometimes there's spots that are really fussy, and it's like, why don't you clear my piece of map? So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just making sure that I uncover every little nook and cranny of the map while I'm here, you know what I mean? Because it's easy to do and I'm just here, so might as well do it. You try to get into every little cranny, and so it's a good little exploration game, you know what I mean? Like, see, like, I can't get that little corner from this side, I gotta go up to this corner to clear that little corner, you know what I mean? So those are the little pieces of map you might just miss playing casually through the game. But if you want 100% completion, you're going to want to do the entire, you know what I mean, outer ring of some areas, especially like here. But you know what I mean, it's all good. There are actually ways to get outside of the castle, but those will be glitch episodes that I'm going to do after I've completed the game. I'm going to keep, actually, when I'm done playing this game, like, when I'm done all the episodes, I'm going to keep playing this game, actually, and I'm going to actually make new episodes of tips, tricks, glitches, all kinds of stuff that you can do. But the first thing you got to do is you got to beat the whole game first, you know what I mean? Then we'll do the bonus Castlevania Symphony of the Night episodes, and they're going to be good, man, because there's all kinds of secrets. It's going to be so sweet. So now that we've cleared off all that area and we've uncovered all the map, the map's starting to look good. It's starting to be all blue without any dark blue on this area. So that's what I like to see. Like I said, I'm not focusing on anything in particular, but I'm gonna do this good little run, So let's clear out this Coliseum since we're in the area, and it's kind of in layers, you know what I mean? So if you start at the left, go to the right, and go back and forth and stuff like that, you'll pretty much clear the entire Coliseum. One of the reasons I don't clear it early in the game is it's full of pain in the ass enemies, like rooms full of enemies and stuff. And now I'm a little bit stronger now, so I can probably clear through them all no problem. Probably do it early in the game, but you take a lot more damage, you know what I mean? So we're a little bit beefer and kill stuff a little bit quicker. And there's a few items we can get while we're here. So a little bit of a Axe Knight, add some new enemies to your bestiary. If your luck is high enough, you can probably sit here and grind for a while and try to get some rings of Varda off the Palanthropuses, the big gold skeletons. Let's get a soul steal going on here. And but I'll show you guys where they are down below. So we're just gonna go back and forth, left to right, and right to left after, you know what I mean, just clearing off all the different levels of this Coliseum that we didn't do earlier. And then we're gonna get the hell out of here, because we're gonna be pretty much done with this part of the game. And damn rapiers, come here. Urgh. They drop a cool little weapon that has a special ability too, but you gotta sit here and grind. Enemies don't drop their rare items very easily in this game, man. I'll tell you that right now. No save point, just clear the map there. And we have another full layer to go through down here at the bottom, so let's do that. A bunch of skellies. This is a good little room too if you need a different sub-weapon. It actually comes with a few different sub-weapons inside the candles. So, mostly the classic ones. So, there we go. We'll hit back to the right. And we're going to go get our bloody cape, which is at the other end. These are the big gold skeletons, and those gold skeletons drop some of the best rings in the game, but they don't drop them very easily. So if you have a ring of Arcana or whatnot, try to get a couple from them because they'll help you a lot. Like they increase your stats by a drastic amount. You know what I mean? I usually wait till I'm in the reverse castle and then I come and grind for them and stuff. But like I said, if I don't get it naturally this playthrough, I'm gonna add it to the bonus episodes later in the later episodes. So it'll be good. I'll get it done, but we're almost done the Coliseum. We just gotta go clear this other little area to the left here. Then we'll get the hell out of here. Ah, you damn horse dude! We'll just throw a bunch of sub weapons. Oh, are you kidding me? It's one thing, eh? You're too close to the entrance, man. Urgh, get through there. There we go. Yeah, I keep knocking you back. I'm going out through the door. Craziness. We'll keep going here, and we're just gonna go clear the bottom half of the Coliseum on the left side here, and there's a couple of little things to get. So nothing crazy, but we gotta clear that map the best we can. Like I said, I'm putting an effort in clearing as much as I can without wasting too much time here in this playthrough. So it's just having fun, man. That's the whole point. Let's just have some fun, man. But so far, if you guys have any questions about anything in the game, just let me know. If you need to know something ahead of time, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'll let you know something, right now about what's later in the game. If you really, really have a question about it, you know what I mean? Just comment and I'll answer you back up. Just because I'm up to part 4 doesn't mean I don't know what's going on in later parts. So, ask away, man. I'm always up for engagement, man. I love talking to gamers. So don't be shy. Give it a comment. Oh, I'm right in the middle of a whole bunch of dudes. Those guys got a big range, but enemies are starting to not do too much damage to you. We're starting to get stronger. So these little pistol guys suck. And we've got the shield rod. A very, very useful item. I'm not going to take much advantage of it. I'll use it a little bit because we're on our way to get an even better weapon anyways, so I'll just use it till we get there. It's a little bit slower. I don't like rod weapons that much, but the thing with rod weapons is whatever shield you have equipped with you, I did a little video on this little trick earlier in my YouTube channel. And what you need to do is if you equip a shield with the shield rod and press both the buttons at the same time, it'll do a little special skill. And every shield does something different. You know, the Medusa shield will shoot lasers, or this shield will increase your luck or your attack or something like that. They're really cool. The Alucard shield will actually do 255 damage, heal you 8 hit points, and you're pretty much invincible while you're using it. You know what I mean? So there's some really good, they're legit items in the game, but some of them exploit like the damage like crazy, you know what I mean? So now we can get up here and we get to grab our holy sword. It's a really good weapon, you know what I mean? Like I said, anything that is strong against the undead is good eating, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna equip that. It's a nice sword. It's got a cool little ability. If you do a little Ryu Haidoken ability type move, and we're gonna hit the portal room. Nice. We're starting to do good damage. You know what I mean? Decent amount of damage, at least for the regular castle. You know what I mean? So we're starting to be able to clip through stuff really quickly. So right on. There's only we're on our way. We're on our way. You know what I mean? Now what we're gonna do this time is we're gonna hit the portal and we're gonna go and hit. I think we're gonna go all the way to the right. I think we're gonna go hit the outer wall and we're gonna go and clear the top area there where there's the Medusa heads and get ourselves some other good items. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, let's go over there. Go clear up that map. Go grab our Flame of Bat. A couple little items, you know what I mean? And we might as well go fight the boss that's up there. So let's go on a little mission. Let's go on a little loop. We're going to the top right. Sounds good to me. And just planning out my route, man. Just planning out my route, checking out my map, checking out what I need to do, what I don't need to do. We could go up there right now. I'm just not gonna bother. You know what I mean? I will do Old Rocks later in the game. It's just I'm on a mission right now. I got stuff to do. Stuff to do. Items to collect. Fun stuff. Symphony in the Night. Ah. Once we do get to Old Rocks' chamber, though, what's going to be sweet is we're going to get our sword familiar. My sword familiar is really sweet. Gotta love it, man. He actually levels up, and if you get him past level 65, you can actually use him as a weapon. He's he's a two-handed weapon, so I don't use him very much. So I just like having him out. But it's still pretty cool that if you get him, you little bastard, damn Medusa head. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with some Medusa heads. We'll grab this since we didn't grab it at the beginning of the game. I wasn't too worried about that heart. So let's clip up top, clear up this little map. This is just a save point up here. I like to switch my sub weapons just for fun. Like I don't really use them a whole lot, but whatever, you know what I mean. Whatever I have is what I'll use. I don't really strategize around my sub weapons really, unless I need the clock or the stopwatch to get up into that pathway in the clock room. That's about the only thing. And now we are going to one of my favorite areas in the game for music. This little area's got an awesome little soundtrack. It's probably one of the most rockin' tunes in this entire game, and there's big giant skulls flying everywhere and stuff. Like this is a good big wide open area. It's nice now, you know, if you come here earlier in the game, you can't explore the entire room because you don't have your gravity boots or you don't have your bat, so you can't really fly. You can get across, but if you break certain stuff, you can't get across, you know what I mean, because you can't fly or anything like that. So coming here later in the game when you already have your bat or your gravity boots makes it a lot easier because you can just, you know, fly up if you fall down or whatever. You don't have to go all the way back to the right, up, and start the room over. So we're not gonna go through the left there yet. We're gonna pick up some items while we're here. Notice stuff is falling from underneath my feet, and that's what I'm talking about. If you can't fly, you'll fall to the bottom, have to go all the way to the right, up, and try again, you know what I mean? So it makes it a lot easier if you just come here later, you know. Well, got some couple little items there, stuff's falling over. I just let it fall over, you know what I mean? There's items all over the place to find anyways, so it's always a good idea to explore anyways. So we'll take out some skulls, and pick up a couple items, pentagram, kill some skellies, but we still have the whole top part of this, you know, screen to it's a big room, so like I said, if you didn't have your bat or you didn't have your gravity boots, you wouldn't be able to get all the way to the top. And the top right is where you actually find your flame of bat, so you can actually attack as a bat now. You know what I mean? So we'll go grab that now, and then we'll take a little bat journey to clear the rest of this big giant area. Oh, I'm sucking out at gravity jumping right now, man. Come on, get on that side. Spider Alucard. Right on, we got our flame of our fire of bats. And we get to shoot some fireballs now. It's very slow attack. It does an okay amount of damage. It's nothing. I never use it. I'll tell you right now, I never use the damn thing. So it's just slow pace. But we'll go back up. We're just gonna sit here and we're just trying to get across the map while clearing the rest of it. You know what I mean? So please bear with me. I'm just making sure that I'm getting every piece of the map as I go. I'm just kind of going zigzagging up and down here and between these two layers of map. There we go. Almost done. See, it didn't take that long. Didn't take that long. Get the top corner here and then we'll drop down. Is that it? Oh, I gotta go underneath. That's fine. I gotta start from the bottom anyways. There we go. We got it? We got it. So, this hallway in the game is not one of my favorite hallways. There's Medusa heads the whole time. You know what I mean? Let's just check to see. I do not have a mirror armor, so you never know. I might have picked it up on the way. I guess I didn't go that way first, so we're going this way. But if you had the mirror armor, you'd be able to not be turned into stone when they hit you. So it's really handy to have. We'll just clear the map. There's also another secret There's a secret in this room and the next room that kind of work together. There's these switches on the side of the map here, and when you hit them, they click. You know what I mean? So they kind of do a really deep chugging noise at first. You know what I mean? You want to keep hitting it until you hear a kind of a light click, and then you want to leave it alone. After it does a light click, you know what I mean? It might take 5-10 hits. You know what I mean? But once you hear that click, you want to leave it alone and go to the next one down at the bottom. There's 4 of them all together, and as you see, it did a different sound, so I'm going to the next one, and I'm going to hit this one too. If you overshoot it, then you're just going to have to sit here and click it all the way around all over again. So just listen for that click, man. Listen for that click. Oh, damn Medusa Heads, and this one's in the water. You know what I mean? Just keep jumping up and whacking it with your sword. And when you hear the click, just proceed to the next one above. And then it's going to open up a little pathway in the bottom left. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that secret pathway we did with, with the wolf and turning into the bat. But there's another switch just... Oh, you damn Medusa Head. Come here. There we go. And this one too, you just gotta wait till it clicks. And now you'll be able to go to the bottom left. There's an actual opening, and you get a bunch of armor and weapons and a bunch of stuff. New helmet. I'll take it. Good stuff. But it's still, you know what I mean? It's figuring out that you gotta wait and combine those 2 rooms worth of switches to get here. You know what I mean? So it's just another little trick there you might not have known about. So let's get the hell out of this hallway. Finally, you know what I mean? We get to go to a little bit more rustic area of the castle, but once again, not before we go into a secret room just above here. Oh, you see that? See that? That's the gargoyle. You know what I mean? There's a slight percentage when you get turned to stone that you'll turn into a really big epic gargoyle, and you are actually invincible when you are that gargoyle. It's really cool, you know what I mean? It's you don't get to see it too often. The odds are very, very slim for you to be able to see that. So I'm glad that I got to see it there, and you guys got to see it. So it's really neat. It doesn't happen often, man. There are times that I play through this entire game and I don't see it once. So count yourself lucky. It happened. It happened. Soul Steel. Soul Steel is the answer to everything if something's in your way or whatnot. So make sure you clear the little top corner of this map here. You know what I mean? It does have a little nubbin at the top, so very easily missed if you're flipping through here for percentage. Wow. And we'll make our way back down. That doesn't hurt to get a couple upgrades here and there. Come on. Don't we just love flea men? Flea men are such a pain in the ass. And we'll make our way through the next hallway of the castle. We're almost at the boss. Almost at the boss of this episode. The big little wing demon there at the end. But we gotta get the hell out of this hallway. Man, I hate Medusa Heads. I hate when stuff's flying at you everywhere. Not that big of a deal, but we'll get through this little hallway. Got a couple of these dudes here. These little sword lords. Yeah, we're gonna clear this little area. Get to the boss. And that'll be the end of for the 4th part of Symphony of the Night, man. Picked us up some items. Cleared a bunch of map. Hopefully it was a little bit helpful for you and some items in the wall. Let's get ourselves some turkey. Never hurts to get some turkey. Come here, Sword Lord. Oh, he smoked me. Come here. Yeah, they kind of turned into these other enemies too. You gotta watch these hallways, man. These hallways have a lot of items that are in the walls. So make sure that you can get to those items when you actually break them out of the wall, because you might miss some stuff here. You know what I mean? So just be careful with your whacking. You know what I mean? It's a very linear area. You can't really go up or down. You gotta kind of go zigzag through these different floors. But like I said, just be careful what you're hitting in the walls. So you gotta friggin' clip around. You might not get it. Come here. Those sword lords. There's actually another secret passageway to the left hand of the screen here, and that's where we're gonna head out. It's funny because there's actually a little statue that's pointing in the opposite direction, if you can see right there. But no, you gotta break this wall and you get the healing mail. It heals you every once in a while. It's an item that's not really too useful, you know what I mean? To me, the best armor in the game is the walk armor, and it increases your defense by how much of the map you have uncovered. So once you uncover this whole map and then the next whole map, it's the strongest armor in the game, you know what I mean? It doesn't have any special abilities other than having a really high defense, but it's still really handy to have. So this is another hallway. I say be careful when you're breaking stuff in the wall, because it'll disappear if you're not quick enough to grab it, you know what I mean? So just like this side here, don't hit it from that side, hit it from this side so you can grab it right away, you know? Because I've missed items there before. And we fight Karasuman, if that's how you pronounce it. Very easy boss, you know what I mean? We're just gonna kick his ass up here in the corner. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Very easy, man. That went by really quick. really quick. And he goes down, and we'll grab ourselves a little level up. Well, a little health level up, at least. I'll take it. We're almost at 200 hit points. Life is good. We're just going to start to get more and more hit points as we continue up. You know what I mean? Like, my typical playthrough on this game, I end up around level 60, 65, something like that if I'm actually grinding and whatnot. You get in the thousands. Your hit points get in the thousands. So we're going to save our game. It's going to be the end of part 4 of Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation. I hope you enjoyed it. Grab some good stuff. And I'll see you next time, eh, guys? Peace out. Happy gaming.